Hey everybody, Tuesday, going to be opening up the second half of this Archives Baseball Hobby Box. Did look up the autograph I pulled yesterday. Andy Chavez, had to look him up to see what his deal was, and apparently he made a huge, robbed a home run, huge catch, turned it into a double play in the Game 7 NLCS against, I think it was the Cardinals. I think so, but made a huge play for a double play. Unfortunately, they ended up losing that game. But at the time that he made that play, it was 1-1, and so he saved 2 runs right there. And so he's known for the big catch. So not necessarily a big Hall of Famer player, but he has a huge moment in baseball history, I guess. Would have been better if they won that game, won the Game 7, and moved on to the World Series. But it is cool that they have cards in there. Just big moments in baseball history. So Andy Chavez, known for one of the big catches, the catch they call it in some spots. So let's get into the second half of this box with both autos already pulled. Did go through the rookies too, and kind of separated them based on how well they did last year as a rookie. MJ Melendez had a pretty good year, but nothing crazy. But then again, I looked at Trout's numbers in his first year, and Trout's numbers in his first year weren't that great. But Quan had a good year, McCarthy, obviously Julio. Gavin Sheets had a really good year. This guy, Jose Miranda, had a great year. And then Chas McCormick had a pretty good year. So had some good rookie cards in that last box. Or in the first half of the box. We got Kyle Muller. Let's get these. Since I've already gone through these players, I want to separate them out a little bit. Just put them over here for now. Aaron Ashby, Cedric Mullins. So the Angels signed Carlos Estevez. I was listening to my podcast this morning, and they were all pumped about him. Seth Beer rookie card. Did not have that great of a year. Berger had a better year. It was either the Beer or the Berger. These are cool. Solaris World Series Blast. He went on a tear, right? For the Braves World Series. I think he had a really good year, or a really good postseason. Mr. Pete Alonso. Man, I can't wait for baseball to be back. Randy Rosarina. I know that they're playing, like Trout and Mookie Betts and a bunch of players are playing in some sort of international tournament. I gotta look up when that's coming out, because that's pretty soon, I think. So pretty pumped to, that'll be fun, exciting to watch. Hopefully I haven't missed it already. Not sure exactly when it is, but I'll get the dates and let you guys know as soon as I know. So I was on the Beckett website about the card releases, and apparently Chrome Update is going to be on the Topps website. They're going to do a hobby box for the first time. They usually only do a Target exclusive release, but they are going to do hobby boxes on the Topps website. So I'm assuming they come out on the 16th, I think was the release date. So be ready for the Topps Update hobby box, Chrome hobby box. First time they've had a hobby box. Still no guaranteed. That's a cool card. The postcard with Aaron Judge. It's pretty sick. You know, since he won the home run title, or has the most home runs in a season for the American League. It's pretty cool. Cool card. We'll get it sleeved up. Put you in front of Eloy since we saw you already, bro. But yeah, they're gonna have a hobby box. No guaranteed auto though, so the autos are gonna be hard to hit. I'm not sure what the ratio is, like how many autos per case, you know, of hobby boxes, or you know, how many autographs per monster box or whatever they're gonna call them. But I did pre-order some from Target, so I'm gonna have those, and I'll probably order a couple hobby boxes if I can get them in time before they sell out, because I have a feeling they're gonna sell out the day of, but we'll see. Kyle Lewis, I mean, first time they've ever had a hobby box, so I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty quick. So there are variation cards on these too, where they switch the background. This blue background would be up here, and then this image of the background would be down here. So you gotta look for those cards too. I was looking at the set, I'm not sure if I missed some. There's design variation and image variation. I'm not sure about the design variation ones, but that's a big tell on the image variation ones, I believe, is the swap. But you can tell by looking at the back of the cards and looking up the numbers. Lars Newbar, Whitey Ford, Nolan Arenado, and Alec Bohm. I still hope that the Angels go for one of the shortstops. I actually sent a message to the podcast that I listened to, asking if they think the Angels will still go after one of the big shortstops out there. They are getting close to I think they got 20 million left before they hit the luxury tax, which they usually do not go over the luxury tax, but Artie's trying to sell the team. He's trying to make them more attractive. So maybe this time he'll go over the luxury tax just this once, since he's going to get, I don't know how many billions of dollars for the team once he sells it. Urias, Adoyer, and Luis Robert. So really hoping this year he goes all in. It's his last year. He's going to sell the team. Excuse me. He's going to sell the team. Might as well go out with a bang. I feel like we're in good hands with our GM. Manassian, I feel like he's doing some good things. I just hope Seiya Suzuki, good rookie card right there. I just hope I just hope we can get to the playoffs next year. The Rangers are looking like they're building. The Astros are still building. The Mariners look solid. It's gonna be a tough go at it. It's more than likely gonna be a wild card spot. Thank goodness there's 3 of them. But they did change. I think they're changing the format. I think next year, where we don't have to play our own divisions so much, we're gonna play more teams in other divisions, so that more of the best teams go, not just the best teams of each division, but just the overall best teams. Vladdy. Wow, that's an old school card picture right there. Tris Speaker, Royce Lewis. So these are like special insert one. Major league debut cards are a little bit different for the rookie cards. TJ Friedel and Joe Ryan. Cool. So we'll see. Next year is going to be interesting. The bigger bases. I think they agreed to the clock, the pitch clock, which I'm not happy about. No clocks in baseball, please. No clocks in baseball. DJ LeMahieu. This guy, when I was listening to the podcast today, they were like, huge news, huge signing, and they said Carlos. And when they said Carlos, I was I got excited. I was like, no way did we just sign Carlos Correa. But no, we didn't. It was Carlos Estevez, whose overall ERA I think was like a 4.59, I think is what it is. Looks like we got like maybe a rainbow foil type card back there. Ryan Mountcastle and Patrick Wisdom. But they said Carlos, and I thought, oh man, did we just sign Carlos freaking Correa? And then they said like the guy's middle name, and I was like, I don't know if that's his middle name. Shortstop for the Tigers, Javi Baez. That's a cool card. Numbered to 199, Javi Baez. Career average of 264, 149 home runs. Nothing crazy. I like to see stuff 275 and above on the average, but still pretty decent. So nice numbered card there. We're gonna cover up you, Andy. And then get this box, go through all these cards, look up some of these names, see what they're known for. And then I also have my jumbo hobby box update that I can't wait to get through. Although I've seen most of the cards already in there. Just want to see what my autograph is and some of the inserts, some of the numbered cards, see if we got lucky with those. Wow, he looks young, Nick Allen. Hopefully I'm not missing any image variations. Go back through them though. Hunter Green. They said that Carlos does throw pretty hard, so that's good, but I think his numbers were like a 3-point-something ERA last year, which was an improvement overall, but I don't know. I wasn't as excited to hear that name as the podcast that I listened to was. But they seem pretty smart. They seem like they know what they're talking about, so maybe it will be a big deal. I feel like there's a correlation between how well the team is doing as far as the hitting is concerned and the confidence of the pitcher on the mound. Like the guy, Tyler Anderson, we signed him. He had his best year ever playing for the Dodgers. And the Dodgers, I mean, you're on the mound knowing if you're not perfect, your team has your back and they're going to help you out and they're going to help bring it back around. And it feels like a less of a pressure situation. With the Angels, the offense was terrible, and I'm sure those pitchers felt tons of pressure on the mound to deliver shutout innings and to not give up runs, because it wasn't a guarantee or a good high probability that the offense was going to be able to have your back and help you out. So I feel like there might be some sort of connection to that. O'Neal Cruz, base rookie, out of this set. So I don't know. I hope that they get another really solid shortstop, solid bat at that position. And let's put you over yourself right here. And it helps the pitcher's confidence, but we'll see. All right, 4 more packs to go, guys. Trying to get through these pretty quickly. We already got the 2 autos, so should go a little faster than yesterday. Joey Votto. My neighbor just pulled a short print Joey Votto out of a $3 pack. His wife was at Five Below, and they had some Series 1 packs over there, and excuse me. And he pulled a Joey Votto short print out of one of those packs. We got 2 of them. That's pretty cool. Jonathan India, Stan. A potential pickup right there. Xander Bogaerts, Kyle Tucker, and Starling Marte. So speaking of the Mets, Verlander is now a Met on a 2-year deal. So DeGrom leaves and Verlander comes in. They replace him with Verlander. So they got two wily vets, two experienced older pitchers over there that hopefully can stay healthy throughout the entire season. And get them into the playoffs and through the playoffs. Brian De La Cruz, really like him. There we go, Aaron Judge, Major League debut. 2016. Wow. Go through that later. Jared Kelenic kind of had a strong end to the season. Started off pretty bad, but finished pretty strong. I'm guessing they'll give him another chance to redeem himself next year. Was a huge top prospect, then just kind of fell off. Hopefully Spencer Torkelson has a big second year. I was looking at Mike Trout's numbers in the first year at bat. I think he had 100 and something at bats, batted like 220 something, had maybe 6 home runs or something like that. Nothing crazy from Mike Trout in his first partial year out there. I mean, Spencer did have more of a complete season than Trout did, but definitely can turn it on at any moment. For Holly Fingers, that mustache is awesome. Alan Trammell, Marcus Semien. You know what we haven't hit is the Bobby Witt, Roberto Clemente, and I didn't get the Bobby Witt in the Duke Snyder in the gallery either. So Bobby Witt is eluding me. Oh, my son's gonna like this one. Mookie Betts postcard. Greeting from Los Angeles. That's cool. Elahuria? Oh man, I can't say that. Montero. I have to look that up. Pee Wee Reese from the Brooklyn Dodgers. All right, last pack, guys. Is there the Bobby in here? Or am I gonna go Bobby-less once again? We did pull the Julio, but is the Bobby here? Mr. Juan Soto. Mike Zunino, free agent. See how he does, or where he goes. Manny Machado. Not sure exactly when Tatis comes back from his suspension. Phillies. There's the Spencer base. We pulled the debut Spencer already. Royce Lewis. We pulled his debut already. Looks like we're gonna miss out on the Bobby, you guys. Willy Adames and Salvador Perez for the last two. All right, that's the break. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're finding luck out there in your rips. Hope all is well where you are. Take care. Talk to you guys soon.